Another Realm is a real play Dungeons and Dragons podcast, wherein Bruce, Tanner, and Will try to make dumb jokes and a compelling story. Some of the content within will not be for children, but if that doesn't bother you, then here's what happened on the last episode of Another Realm. I cannot get back home. These imbeciles from Casterhaven have taken over the town. Ne'er-do-wells.
I see. So you're asking for the old-fashioned favor.
The information that I have gathered is from a bard in town. He calls himself Aaron Azure.
I do have an idea. Like, if you were trying to get in the front door and like they saw you and now they know what you look like, that can make you look like something different.
We need to find out where the town's guard are and let them out so that we can use that commotion to get moving.
If I had to make a suggestion, prison would be a good place to start.
I'm gonna start picking the lock with my thieves' tools.
You hear an alarm start to ring out from this, and you know that while you have unlocked this jail cell, you have tripped a magical alarm inside.
All right, Six, looks like we're moving quick.
Archie, you've just clicked this door open, and this guy, he's starting to push to the front now. So the guard that does stand up and starts walking to the front, and the other men kind of let him through. He's a stern looking fellow with a military hairstyle, and he kind of exudes that sort of toughness. That's his basic aura.
He can't be too tough. He got locked up in a cell.
Well, I mean, that's something you could discover as you talk to him.
So he's basically Dolph Lundgren. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. From like, we'll go with that. From Mortal Kombat, Dolph Lundgren from Mortal Kombat. Wait, was he?
No,
he wasn't He wasn't American Man in that. Okay. Well,
no,
yeah.
You talking about Johnny Cage?
No, I was thinking the guy with the blonde hair that comes to the top. Guile?
That's Street Fighter.
Oh, that's Street Fighter.
Street
bro.
Fighter. Street Fighter is what I meant.
Street Fighter,
Yeah.
Tanner. Jesus, get your fighting games
It's
correct.
okay. Fighting games are niche.
All right. Dolph Lundgren walks forward and is prepared for action. What are you guys saying to start this scene? I mean, you just tried to rile these dudes up, and you're basically in control of the situation, seemingly, as these alarms are going off.
So, I think Six speaks up first. He says, well, this doesn't really change anything, guys. I think we still go create as much panic as we can.
All right. I mean, and this is so Dolph Lundgren, he walks forward to the other guys. He says, and now you boys have fucked up. We were real close to getting ourselves out of here, but I guess now we got a classic Exarchan standoff. And the guards around him kind of chuckle. How about you two go ahead and unlock my boys in that other cage, and then we'll get rolling.
I'm already doing that.
Yeah, so this guy's trying to give you orders. You're already over there trying to work that out. Go ahead and roll them thieves' tools for me.
While he's unlocking the cage, I look at the guy and say, what about this fella over here? Is he one of yours?
I don't get two shits about him. He was actually locked up before we came in. Now, if you don't mind, get the hell out of our way and let the adults handle the situation.
I don't see a better course of action. I just move out the way.
Okay, what's your roll on that there D20 there, Archie?
22 total.
Oh, click clack. That door unlocks real fast. And hey, wouldn't you know it, the alarms continue going off.
Yeah, I figured.
So all of these guards begin to file out. Unnamed Dolph Lundgren kind of hangs back, and he's telling these guys where to go, and he's looking at you two and saying, "Listen, I mean, I'm going to tell you not to get in the way."
I'm not listening. I'm unlocking the third cell.
Oh, just with the single stranger in it?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and give me that roll.
17.
Yeah, that'll do it too. So you swing open this other lock. So Dolph Lundgren man is basically just talking to Six at this point.
What's he saying? Just go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
He's saying, he's just basically stay out of our way. We've got this under control. Them wizards don't know what's going to hit them.
You can absolutely count on us to stay out of your way. You are of no consequence to us.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Hang on. Give me 1 second.
Roll for insulting.
He doesn't realize that you just insulted him. He has no fucking clue, as the one on this dice 100% says. I've gotten my nat 1 out of the way. It's done. It's gonna suck for you the rest of the time.
No, here's the best part about this, Tanner.
Yeah.
Six doesn't realize he just insulted him.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, that's the
just
best part. The Six just assumed it was the way language
Six
works.
is just like, yeah, you're of no consequence. You know, I mean, it's not like he was trying to be mean. He's just, you're not part of our mission. Go do you, boo boo.
Very, very, very good. Very good. Archie, you are able to swing open this door. The figure in the back of the cell is currently, has a cloak draped over them. And as you swing this door open, Frazier, welcome to the podcast. What do you do?
So the door swings open and I say, "Thank you so much for letting me out." And I haul ass down the hallway.
Okay. So as you turn up, do they get a glimpse of your face or anything under this cloak?
All they can see is a slightly pointed right ear popping out from behind the hood of the cloak as I kind of run past down the hallway and disappear into the darkness.
Hold on, pause real quick.
I love it.
We're doing a podcast where we're playing as a team, and Frazier's first action in the podcast is, "Oh, thank you, peace," and he just zips
Bye.
out.
I love it.
Welcome to the podcast, our first edition.
See, now this guy's been locked up before. He understands what happens when someone lets you out of a cell.
You go. You go. The cell opens, you see your chance, you dip.
Six didn't. I mean, he just said, "Oh, well, there was another guy. I guess he was actually with those guys." He walks up to Archie. "Well, Archie, they all seem kind of dumb, but they should serve the purpose that we tried to achieve."
I love it when a plan comes together.
High five.
High five.
Yes.
Okay. So at this point, it is just the two of you, Archie and Six, in this jail hall. Again, it is not this sort of extreme jail where, everything is super secure.
It's a city or county jail, not a maximum security penitentiary.
Exactly. The problem, however, is that alarms are going off. And now, though you heard feet leaving the jail cell, you hear commotion outside and a few feet entering the jail cell.
I think I have a plan. We're still disguised, right?
You are still disguised. Somehow, through the abundant magic of Aaron Azure, you are somehow still disguised. I have inadvertently made this man so fucking powerful that he doesn't have to see you to maintain a disguise spell. Oops.
Oh, cool, good.
I don't think disguise has to be
I like to
sight.
think. I like to think that he didn't. He actually sewed us shit. He didn't actually use it as a spell on us.
Oh, he used a spell. It was 100% a spell. He's a
damn it.
spell casting bard. That's
This
what them
dude's
did it.
super powerful. Then
He's super powerful.
All right, Archie,
It's
come
the
here.
drugs,
come here.
man. I'm telling you.
It's the drugs.
They do wicked things for your consciousness.
Manna from heaven, baby.
Archie, let's pretend like we're locked up, and they escaped by pushing us in here.
All right. I grab Six by his arm and pull him into the cell and slowly shut the door.
Okay, it shuts, but it does not lock.
Yeah, I know. Is it like a clear latch lock, or is it like a key that like?
It's a key.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you would not be able
picked
to
it.
tell by visual observation, like easily, that it was unlocked or locked.
Correct. I mean, if they went and they pulled it, then it would unlock. Then
Okay.
I mean, it would just swing open. But like visually, no, you cannot currently tell that it is unlocked.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
I wait.
So the
We probably should find that fellow who's in here at some point. Six.
I was trying to look through my spell sheet to see if I had something like. Does knock work in reverse?
It opens. It doesn't close.
Dang it! Yeah, I don't have anything.
At
No, I
least
don't even
I
have knock.
don't-
But
I can lock it if you want to lock it. I don't want to lock it because I'm gonna fucking hit somebody with the door and then I'm gonna hit him with my axe.
oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is ambush.
So we're like
tactics,
kind of
Mike.
holding the bars. I'll kind of hold the bars shut. Then
I'm an apex predator, Will.
okay, let's do it.
howl. Okay. What comes in are two purple robed wizards, and they are rushing down. I can't exactly. What color were you guys? Do you remember?
We
One
were
was
green.
Not
and
the
blue?
top. We were below
Green.
the top.
You're both green. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So these two purples come in and they notice you in the jail cell. One of them speaks up and goes,
What happened? Why are you guys... What? We were supposed to keep them locked up. How did they get out and you get in?
I just shrug.
okay.
There's an army of guards in front of them, right?
These two somehow managed to get into the jail cell. You can hear commotion from upstairs, though.
Oh, I didn't think that the guards took off.
Oh, yeah, they left. Everyone left
Oh.
but you two.
Oh.
Just get us out of here.
I
he
prepare
says
an
in his
action to
best, like-
swing my axe when the door opens.
All right, the one that didn't speak walks up and, you can see him fiddling with his hands and begin muttering a spell. He's within swinging distance of the jail door.
Can I, for theatrical purposes, kick the door into him for nothing other than theatrical purposes and then hit him with my axe?
Spartan, kick that door, baby.
I do.
All right, go ahead and give me an athletics check, please.
14 on the die, and I know I get at least +4, so...
Yeah, that'll do it. So as this guy's preparing a spell, you kick this door right near the lock so that you can get a sturdy footing on it, and it swings open and bam, knocks this guy backwards. Let's see. He falls prone, and the other guy in the purple robes just looks shocked that you've done this. I need you guys to go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Okay.
Dope.
I also say when I kick the door open, "Here's Archie."
Fun.
I'm gonna run that joke through this entire campaign. Entire campaign. All of it.
19 total.
Okay.
14 total.
I'm just watching Frazier sit here like
I'm waiting for my opportunity. Don't worry.
It's best.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first up in the order is Six. Archie has just kicked open this door and knocked this guy down. You can do... I mean, what you do on normal turns. What do you do?
Stuff.
Stuff. You can do stuff.
I'm gonna run and grab the other one.
Okay, so we're going to do some grappling. Grappling is now part of unarmed strikes. An unarmed strike does a melee attack, blah, blah. You guys know what unarmed strike is? You don't have a weapon. So target within your reach, depending on character, typically 5 feet. You can use that action, that unarmed strike, to grapple. The target is grappled. If you hit, the grapple's DC equals 8 plus your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus. This grapple is possible only if the target is no more than one size larger than you and if you have a hand free to grab the target. So we're going to use those rules. Go ahead and roll that attack for me. So it is an unarmed strike, so it is going to be plus your strength modifier. So
12 plus
1d20
2.
plus strength. 12 plus
12
2?
plus 2. Yeah.
Plus proficiency, right? No. That's the save. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. No, everyone's proficient with unarmed strikes. I hope I'm not wrong on that. If I am wrong on that, actually do at me, please. All right, so you reach out to this guy and you grab him with one arm and pull him close. You actually currently do have him grappled. The other is on the floor. So one prone and one basically incapacitated from moving in a distance standpoint.
Can I speak to him as I'm doing this?
Sure. 6 seconds worth.
You're going to help us, and we won't hurt you.
This dude is hyper confused. Go ahead and roll intimidation at advantage.
Ooh, at advantage. Good, because I have a -1. 13 on dice. 14 on dice, so 13 total.
Okay.
It's -1.
That'll do it.
Yes.
This guy, you could almost feel his confusion. He like tenses up and he's looking around trying to figure things out because two of people that are ranked higher than he is are currently holding him. He starts nodding and he says,
Yeah, that's the plan anyway. Like, I'm just, we're here to support, sir.
Tell your friend to stand up and dust himself off. We got a job to do.
Look, okay, all right, okay.
Why are you Russian?
Who's Russian? Oh, I am Russian now because you said something. It's very difficult for me to do this voice because I don't sound like a nerd at all. Okay, hey, Brett, stand up.
He looks like a Brett.
I know he does look like a Brett, doesn't he? Okay, sorry, Brett. Hey, listen, we gotta help these guys. We are gonna help you guys. What do you guys need from us? Like, you were locked up. We were gonna get you out.
Archie, I say his actual name. Should we go ahead to the leader?
Did I write down rich douchebag man's
Yeah,
son's name?
I've got it. His name is Dennis. It's like Dennis
Okay.
with a TH.
Dennis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the way I
Dennis.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna look at the dude on the ground picking himself up, and I'm just gonna be like, "Why are they keeping everyone that got locked up that's not a god?"
he stands up and dusts himself off, and then he throws a sucker punch at your face. Natural 20, baby. Let's go. It feels good for a nerd to land a punch, don't it?
I whisper in his friend's ear, that really
5 damage.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I rage and grow a fucking wolf's maw.
Okay. This dude, when you do that, go ahead and just roll a straight D20 for me.
16.
Okay. When you do that, it goes off without a hitch. You don't notice anything strange.
Okay.
Okay. What do you do?
I attack him.
Okay. Roll it. I mean, we're
Okay,
kind of...
I was that roll threw me off. That just
Yeah. That's fine. Good.
Yeah, I'm doing a bite attack, so it is. Where's the description for it? Sorry, 1 second. There it is.
Bro, I hope you one-shot this dude, and the other guy's just like, oh, fucking Brent, what the fuck? What was his name, Brett?
19 or 19 total to hit.
Yeah, that hurt. That hurts. That hits.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna be a solid 9 damage.
Okay. All right. You lurch out at Brett and you connect with your newly formed wolf maw. It takes him from looking healthy as someone who spends most of their time in a library studying books, to at death's door nearly immediately. This guy drops to his knees, now looking at the wound you've made in his shoulder that is just bleeding profusely. And he's like, he cannot form words.
Spit the chunk of meat that I took off of him to the ground, and I lean real close to him and I say, "This isn't your school, little boy. This is the real world. You make another mistake like that again, and I'm gonna bite your fucking head off."
All right, as you do that, like, your face is reforming back into your normal face as you do that. So it's
because I'm
peeling
coming
back
out of
in a
rage.
Smile.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy, yeah, he is he is pale, not just from the blood loss, but also just out of fear at this point. And like he quickly takes a part of his robe and puts it up against the chunk that's missing out of him. And he's just sitting there nodding, like he doesn't even deign to speak at this point. So both of these guys are pretty much set. What are you asking of them?
Hey, Six, you got any of that fancy magic that'll close wounds?
I roll. I shoot a healing word while maintaining the grapple on the other guy. Actually, I kind of loosen the grapple a little bit, but if he's gonna run, I'm gonna try to grab him again. I'm preparing that action, but I'm gonna hit him with the bonus action of healing word, and I heal him for 3 plus 6, 9 health points. He gains back.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can see the blood's not pouring out of the wound anymore. I mean, there's still a chunk missing. You can't repair that, but he seems to be more stable.
It's just kind of be a little more realistic about the fact that I just did a chunk out of his.
Yeah, that's something that you're gonna really need to go see someone about.
Yeah. So that he's not, profusely bleeding as we walk through the town. Anyway. All right.
I mean,
so
easy or hard, it's up to you guys, really.
they always pick the fucking hard way.
At first.
Hey, if I could speak for both me and Brett, like we're down. Like we were down, but then he was down, and then like physically. But like, listen, guys. Like, I mean, what? You're our superiors, like literally. I mean, like, my God, I didn't know that there was a spell that could turn your face into like, but like, I mean, come on, what do you like need from us? Like what? Like, there's guys that just got out of here upstairs. I mean, they put you in there. So, like, I don't know. Are we going to go fight them?
We need Dennis, actually. We're looking for Dennis. And then maybe you could take us to Zeke.
Oh, well, Zeke and Dennis are, like, in the manor. So, like, they're in the manor.
I switched over to fucking Ranji.
Dude,
this is so difficult. This makes me stopped up every time.
You did it.
I know.
Did it.
Zeke and Dennis are, like, they're in the manor. So, like, this doesn't sound the same. You guys are going to have to bear with me.
Fuck me. I thought it was going to be easy.
Zeke and
You
Dennis
don't wrong.
are in the manor. So, like, if you want to go see them, like, I mean, you've got more access than we do. So, like, this doesn't sound like I'm being very helpful, but, like,
Why don't you point us in the right direction, and then from there go fight those guards. Boy, they're pretty tough customers, though. I'd be careful. One more question, though. Who was this that was locked up in this cage here that we're in now currently?
Well, first let me kind of get on the first thing, okay? So, it's kind of weird. I guess maybe did you guys come late? Because, they were like, if you're a green, then you were supposed to be part of the ritual.
We just got here from the Citadel.
Oh, what were you guys doing in the Citadel?
Well, we went to our favorite shop on the Citadel. Now shut up and tell us the truth.
Okay, so these guys are prepared. They're dusting themselves off, and well, one of them's dusting themselves off. The other one is attempting to cover up a deep gash in his shoulder.
Not die. That's what I heard.
Yeah, not die. While this is happening, I'm actually going to shift perspective here for a minute. So, Six just asked about the guy that ran out of the jail cell that wasn't part of the guards. So we're going to shift over to that point of view. Frazier, your character just ran out of the jail, basically following these guards that were leaving and brushing by them to get out before any other trouble came. As you breach the top of the stairs in this small jail, you can see a group of multicolored wizards, students coming in this direction. They are on your left. And then you can soon hear the guards coming up. Like, you can hear them behind you gathering some weapons from inside. As you know that there's about to be a confrontation, like you're outside in Arcus and free. So what are you doing?
So real quick, there's about to be a confrontation between who?
The wizards and the guards from the jail.
And the guards. Okay, I'm staying out of it for sure, and I'm looking to gather supplies to be able to further my mission, which is to seek out self-improvement.
Oh, okay. Everyone should seek self-improvement. All right. So
no, by that I mean further my financial gains.
All right.
Yes.
So as you're looking around, you've got your hood drawn up over you. It's this rough canvas thing that you were able to scrounge before you were arrested, and you pull it over yourself and begin looking around. Go ahead and give me a perception check. So that'll be a D20 plus your perception skill. Perception.
Oh, that's a nat 20 actually.
Oh, very nice.
First nat 20.
The very first roll.
So
wow.
Very first nat
is
20.
a nat 20.
Listeners, this is Fraser's first time playing Dungeons and Dragons, and
right.
his first roll ever is a D20.
Was a nat 20. I am.
It's nat 20. It's very good.
I'm honored.
Great. I mean, this is off to a great start. Okay, so as you're looking around, you can kind of see, you get a very good idea of all the shops and stuff that are near here. There's a few residential buildings, but there's also, in all this commotion, there's a few shops that are unattended. Because this place is pretty much under siege by these people from Castor Haven, the businesses aren't really operating like normal. So you see opportunity abound. What might you be looking for? What's the most lucrative thing that you could think of? Like you can look for, magic item shops, potion shops, armor, weapons. I mean, this is a town that's not going to be so flush with that kind of stuff. But you do see sort of like a jeweler and clothing stores and things of that nature.
Well, my character is not going to be particularly concerned with weaponry or fineries, more or less. I need to find some kind of garb, if you will, to basically not look like a prisoner any longer. I need to be able to blend in much easier than I do right now.
All right, you see a garment store nearby. It's the name of it.
Oh God, not the name.
Doting doublets.
Doting doublets. And
it's just another doting doublets. No,
it's a franchise.
It's a franchise. Yeah.
Fuck it. All right, you guys did it. It is a franchise. You do see
the
nearby
doting
doublets and other grateful garments. You see the shop, and you're able to make it up. And with that natural 20, as you're casing this joint, you do see that one of the windows is probably the best means of entry. It's a simple latch on the inside that you might be able to figure out if you were skilled enough.
Okay, so I try to open this window so that I can gain entry, grab some things.
All right, so how would you like to try and open the window? So this is where the sort of creative aspect comes in. You have an opportunity. You know that the weak point is the latch. What would you like to do to gain entry to this weak point?
Just a side note, isn't the weak point of a window the glass?
The glass.
You could totally break it.
I was thinking just now, I'm just gonna fucking smash it. Yeah.
It'll call attention potentially, right? But like you can also
drop kick through it.
So are there any other points of entry on this entire building? That
there's a few more windows. There's a front and back door.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, so like you could wrap your fist in cloth. You could try and smash it as quietly as possible. Like there are options.
Force the latch with just a strength roll or something.
Yep. So basically, it's however.
We haven't talked about what class he is. You could maybe use a cantrip to just blow through that something.
You could. You totally could. So like, it is literally up to your imagination how you want to try and open this window.
So I use Eldritch Blast and just smash the window straight in.
Okay.
And just
he's impressionable. This is going to be awesome.
All right.
Blows it away.
It is. It would be wild of me to say roll an attack roll to hit a fucking window on the side of a building. So you weave your hands around each other, and this purple eldritch energy begins to form around them, and you bring your hands forward, and launch this spike of purple death
Hadouken!
through this window, basically, and then the glass shatters, and you have an entrance to this building. You slip inside, and it is filled with almost anything that you could want to dress yourself in, and it ranges from, sort of mid-tier commoner garbs, all the way up to pretty nice things that really only Chandri Aberlane and his family would be able to afford in this area.
So yeah, I go in and I definitely grab some things that are nicer, but not, hey, this guy is someone to pay attention to. I don't want to attract any undue attention. I want to be able to not look like a rich person, but I also don't want to look like a bum or a prisoner. So I'm going to grab something kind of mid-tier, very plain colored.
Okay, that is easy enough to find. So you pull back your cloak and drop it as you're looking through things. And at this point, can you please go ahead and describe your character?
So my character is about a little more than 6 feet tall. Not someone who is very small in stature, but not a large person either.
Literally, he's 6 foot tall and he's the shortest character on the podcast. Go ahead.
So not, yeah, I mean, maybe relative to the other characters, a smaller person in stature, but in general, like, a largish person. He's an elf and has pointed ears, fair skinned, dark hair, and not someone that really gives off a very intimidating vibe, but at the same time, someone you would think twice about kind of talking shit to. Kind of hard to put your finger on exactly what it is about this person, but, but handsome, good looking, sharp features.
So the opposite of real life.
So the opposite of how I am as a person in general.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. We love the self.
Wait, an elf with dark hair?
Self-deprecating humor for the win.
It's good. Elves can have dark hair.
Maybe it's just I'm just thinking of Lord of the Rings. I think
Lord of the Rings elves have Elrond had fucking dark brown hair, my dude. What are you doing?
Dude, get with it.
Get with it. You Legolas loving ass.
Yes, he did. Oh, yeah, he did. It was.
However, Elrond, half elf.
See, fuck you.
But Arwen, more full-blooded, still brunette. Lots of elves with dark hair.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. What about thinking? Yeah, the one hot chick from.
There's legit one elf that really has blonde hair that you've seen, and that's Legolas.
Oh, dope. Oh, what? No. What's her face?
Name another.
The tall the
Galadriel
Forest lady.
Galadriel does have blonde hair. They have. Yeah.
Heyo.
Either way, kid. That is a lovely description. Is there anything that you carry on you other than your clothes that is noticeable at this point, or is it just your personage, like any sort of belongings, weaponry, anything like that?
So I do have a small dagger that I keep tucked in my, behind me. And other than that, there's
in
not
his
really,
behind.
There's a dagger that I keep.
That's literally. He almost said it.
There's a dagger I keep in my behind, and there. Other than that, there's not really anything visibly that I have with me that you could see as anyone outside of me.
Okay,
Nice.
You just did something, Fraser. You made something canon that is.
I'm sorry, dude.
Nobody he carries it behind him. It's on a belt. All right,
I carry it behind me, tucked in my belt.
Yeah.
Back
So-
on the. I carry it in my backside. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like how
It's okay.
how
My
a
character has a
gangster
fanny
carries
pack.
his Glock, just
A
tucks it
fanny
in the
pack.
back of his
Fuck yeah.
pants.
First of all, that is a terrible idea.
It's
Of
terrible.
how to carry a
Oh,
gun.
it's awful.
That is how people get shot in their ass cheeks.
Yeah. Okay. You're able to find, very, very well-made traveling clothes is basically what they end up being. It's pretty plain. It's not going to make you stand out while you're on the roads. So you're not like ambushed because people aren't going to go, oh, hey, look at this rich-looking dickhead. Let's take everything he's got. So you're able to blend in pretty well, but these things are of high quality and built for purpose. Function over form is
Hell
basically
yeah.
how these work. And you...
Not my kind of clothes.
Oh, yeah, certainly not. As you're sort of pilfering this place, you do notice a shadow outside the window, seemingly looking in. So there might have been a person who heard your ruckus. So among the commotion outside, someone cut off, and you got some attention.
So I'm going to quietly continue gathering whatever I have decided I will gather and move toward the front door and slowly and quietly unlatch it.
Okay. You move to the front door, and the locking mechanism is on the inside. It doesn't require a key. You're able to turn it and begin opening it, and you open it enough to kind of peek outside and realize this person's now moving around to the window that you broke into. And you very quickly slink out the front door, and at this point you can see the commotion. You can see the wizards grappling and attempting to fight off these guards. As you're watching, you notice that the spell-flinging students seem to have a pretty heavy upper hand, and they're turning this little altercation pretty quickly. The guards did rearm themselves, but they don't seem that capable. As you're taking in the scene, what do you intend for your next steps?
You mean, so I'm watching these guards fight these students?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you getting the hell out of Dodge? Is there something?
I mean, yeah, I don't want to really be involved in the scuffle right now. I'm still trying to get my bearings about me. I'm still, trying to be out of prison and stay out of prison. And so I'm not really into taking risks right now.
Okay. So you begin to kind of slink off and try and put yourself in the sort of shadows of the situation and not draw any more attention. And as you move off, you feel like you lose your tail, and you are able to go about the cities, about Arcus, at your own will. We'll move back into the jail now. Archie and Six, you both have these two guys basically ready to do your whim. They would have listened to you before, but now they are confused and afraid. So you have them lined up and ready to go. What is your next move?
I guess we're going to the manor.
Yeah, the idea is for them to take us
Human shields. Oh,
yes.
Right. Take us to the manor. Right.
Yeah, they're taking us to the manor, and then they're going to go join the fight with the other little wizard boys.
Okay. All right.
That's what his is going to do. Mine's going to be a human shield for the first spell that gets cast at me.
Nice. Okay, so...
yeah, I guess we could keep them. Should we keep them as pets?
Wow, this is human trafficking 101. Welcome.
No, we're not. No, we're not
Wow.
selling them. We're keeping them.
Oh, okay.
They're
All right, this is slavery 101. Welcome.
Yes, correct. But no, not
Yeah,
that
I think-
either, because
I
this
think
is
it's-
human sacrifice in my case.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
more-
human
it's more
sacrifice 101. Welcome.
it's
I mean,
more
pick your
sacrificial,
poison, boys.
exactly.
That's not a poison. What are you talking
Wait,
about?
is human sacrifice bad? What's that? Oh,
Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
The greater good.
The two of you ready yourselves with your human shields and basically walk out of this jail cell. And you see the same scene unfolding. These guards who are led by this one dude who never gave you his name, Dolph Lundgren, man, they do seem pretty incapable. Basically, this regiment almost of guards is being pretty incapacitated by a handful of students from Castor Haven.
Well, no wonder they took over the city so easy. Look at these fools.
I told you they were pretty. What's incapable? I think that's a good word here.
They suck, yeah.
Yeah, Oh, that's right. I learned that they suck. I want to quickly use the cantrip cast guidance on just him. I guess I can only do it on one creature. Yeah,
Dolph Lundgren guy.
yeah. He's not
Okay.
really willing, I guess, but
I mean, he's not. I'll allow it. So
he gets 1d4 to his ability checks.
He definitely does not want to die here. So
You cast guidance on him.
I'm not wasting the whole fucking spell slot on this stupid son of a gun.
Yeah. He seems to perk up and tries to rally his men. And you know, they
Come on, maggots, you want to live forever?
yeah, basically. Yeah, he shouts out. All right. I got to get loud on this one. All right, church guard. We got this. It's just like doing it on Lear's Day. Watch after the folks and take down the shitheads.
What colors of little jerseys do we see for the Wizards?
You're currently dealing with purples and
They're getting beat by purples and blues.
purples and blues. Yep. No, purples and greens. Purples and greens.
Oh, green. Wait. Are blues higher than greens?
You don't know.
We just walked past some blues to get into the jail, so they didn't. Whatever, I guess.
We assumed that we made an assumption on who was like the second level from the top. So
we did, yeah.
If you had 4 levels, right, and 1 is purple, we were going to be whatever 3 was, and 4 being red. If we were assuming that.
Yeah, that was
That's
our.
what.
That we chose green, but we might have chosen incorrectly, is what Tanner's saying. We kind of guessed.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that we actually have the right color for that idea for what we were assuming, because I don't remember. It's been a while.
Well, we wouldn't know that.
Your assumption. I will give you that your assumption that purple is at the bottom is correct. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So you guys begin to move past this kerfuffle with your 2 human shields. And they're basically leading you down the street towards the manor. You can see it crested at the end. It is the largest building in town. As you're walking through, you can kind of see a few more wizards moving towards the altercation with the guards. And soon you hear cheering. None of them sounds like a strong Texan cheer.
Well, that really wasn't much of a distraction. They're already beaten. I say this loud enough for the purple cloaks to hear us.
Oh, right. I forgot I'm playing 2 characters in this scene.
I mean, those guys were just the church guard. They were just kind of like, that's why they were locked up there and they're not in the cellar. Like, I forgot we need to catch you guys up on some stuff. But, like, you are kind of lead, though. But, like, yeah, they're just locked up in the jail because they don't matter. They just guard the church on, like, worship days.
Well, Archie, we might have a new goal. Where's this cellar?
It's in the bottom of the manor.
Ah,
they
so we
got
just
like
need to go to the
wine
manor.
and paintings and stuff like that.
Understood. So the manor it is. That's where we need to go.
Brett taps the other guy, and the one that's been talking to you the whole time, he turns and he says,
Well, why do you want to go to the manor for? Like what? Like, don't you need to go for the casting? You know,
The what?
the casting.
Oh, the cast.
Yeah,
No, I couldn't hear. I couldn't understand.
I understand. I'm trying to stay in character, but this is very difficult for me.
Wait. What is the cat? Oh, wait, hold on. I thought, Bruce, I liked your question because what? Wait, hold on.
What's the casting?
They're gonna.
Where's that happening?
Oh man. Okay.
You know how college students are. They're not very good at leaving good directions.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
no,
we
so,
suck. We're stupid, immature brats. It
Dude,
sucks.
I mean,
Oh shit!
well,
I just
that's
insulted a
that's
bunch
a
of
little weird,
people.
but okay.
Notice how he said "we," not It's
Yeah.
just self-inclusive.
Me,
Okay.
I'm stupid and immature. Not every college student. Duh.
Okay, look, we'll play some catch up. Like we got a little ways. We're not in a rush, right? They're taken care of back there. Okay, so listen. So Zeke, you know Zeke, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, he came here on the suggestion of the Aberlane kid, who's kind of a bit of a weenie, you know. But like, Zeke's got this idea. Like he got this thing from this guy, and they're gonna summon.
they start chuckling, the 2 of them together. The other one's chuckle. Brett's chuckle is kind of gurgly.
Well, yeah, he's missing half his neck.
Yeah. But they're chuckling amongst each other, and they look back to you.
I'm gonna summon Dorblad the Revenant.
Wait. Did you ever tell us? We never got Chandri's last name, correct?
Chandri Aberlane.
Aberlane.
shit.
Yeah.
So
He just
Deneth-
admitted that this
Deneth is
Deneth.
fucking. Oh fuck me, you. Okay.
Yeah, so Deneth is definitely not going to be down to Clown when it's
shit.
time to rescue him from Demon Wizard Summoning Town.
Fuck.
All right, cool. Oh well. I can,
all of this.
I can choose not to kill him too, so that's okay.
All of this sucks. Just go ahead and say whatever he's going to say next, because I can tell you're about to do some other stuff.
No, I'm waiting for your response.
I don't
Go
know
ahead.
what to
What
do
you got?
now. I got to
What you
think.
got? What
I
you
gotta
got, baby?
think.
No
We're summoning
thinking.
into Revenant. I thought we summoned into Fiend.
No, but we don't. I mean, look, the cool thing about Dorbloud the Revenant, right? Like, you know the stories. The man is like a mythic evil legend, but like if you summon him, you could control over him, and then we could just take it to the man. We could be like, haha, give us our money back and no more student loans. I mean, it's a perfect plan.
Right. Well, here's a question: if he's so evil and warlordy, what makes you think that he's not going to have some way to get out of your control?
Because we've got the stone.
All right then. Well,
Well, sorry, I forgot again. Okay, you guys haven't been here. We got the stone, right? Like it's a big deal. Zeke got the stone, and if you do the stone and you do the summoning casting, which we gotta take you guys to, like you should be a part of the shield method. But like, if you got the stone and you concentrate all the magic hard enough on it, you could just bring up Dorbloud the Revenant, and then he's just gonna come in like raging thunder and lightning, and it's gonna be the Red Fury. But wherever we tell it to go, it's really fucking cool.
The stones for sure. I'm starting to get caught back up in my mind. Can you tell me where did we end up finding the stone?
Oh, I don't know about that. Zeke got it, and then he just said, "Hey guys, I got it." And then I actually think someone like brought it to him and said, "Hey, this is what this thing does." So I think it's like a friend of his that was like in for the cause, So that's kind of.
so let me get this straight: random cursed object, someone's random cursed being who can maybe possibly be controlled by the stone's holder, but probably just the stone's holder, and we're all going to gather where he's summoned and stand around and focus all of our energy into summoning him. Is that correct?
Well, no, you're a green, so you're gonna put the shield on, right? Like, you gotta protect the reds as they actually summon the guy, cause like that's just the deal. But like, but yeah, I mean, that's just everybody's got their role to play, and if we all come together, then we could go ahead and take it to the crowd, baby.
I see. What are the blues doing again? Can you explain that?
The blues? They're just gonna defend. I mean, we got our own jobs to be like, hey, nobody comes in here.
Okay, so there is no color between green and red, right? It's just red, then green, then blue, then purple. That's how it goes. Is that right?
Dude, are you transfer students or something?
No, we just found a book that said something about there being a black color or something.
Oh no, that's just for when you like graduate. Like there's and then even then it's like reserved for like really powerful wizards that have achieved something in their life. Like if you've ever heard of Archie and Six, like that dude is the shit.
Hold on. That name means something to me. What does that name mean to me?
I'm Archie and Six,
Oh my god,
the
that's
ad wizard.
Wait.
Perfect.
Fuck me, you brought the ad wizard into the campaign.
I'm Archie and Six, orator of the Silent Kingdom, procurer of the Book of Forgotten Sounds, master of revelries for the Festival of Things that have yet already happened, and most importantly, the ad wizard. Yeah, it's that guy.
I mean,
dude. Come
you
on.
did write that, but I'm very proud of you for remembering.
Did you guys hear that random voice calling out from the sky?
Sorry,
Talking about
that
being
was
an ad wizard or something.
Yeah. Oh, hey, the ad wizard says, just support us by listening to the podcast and sharing it with your friends because we don't have ads. Okay. So as this sort of conversation is going on, Fraser, you're moving along these side streets, kind of moving through town, figuring out your best path of getting out of here, but also gaining what you need from it. Like you're passing by these specific stores and these specific streets and these dwellings, and you're seeing that this town is pretty well off in general. But you're starting to hear this sort of conversation that these two guys who busted you out of jail are having with these two wizards. They are making their way up to the manor, which you have not been to yet in here. It sounds like something catastrophic could potentially happen up there, but with your sort of knowledge, well, actually, this is what happens. You feel this warm twinge at the back of your neck. And you felt it many times before. And very soon you hear this voice that no one else can hear. And it says, that's interesting. Dormloud. Haven't heard that name in a while. You know this voice because it's been attached to you ever since the incident. And each word he says is tinged with what sounds like the sharpening of a blade. How do you respond?
Who? I lost it.
It happens to us, baby.
I lost it.
Already.
Who is who? Who?
Well, guess what's staying in the podcast?
Well, you
You guys hear that fucking owl?
Who? Who is Dormloud? We need to find out.
Dormloud. He is a bit of a strict fool when it comes to purpose. I can't see him tying himself to these imbeciles. Certainly not mortals without carnage in their intent.
So only to those who wish to do others harm?
Yes. You'd like him. I mean, at least on our current path.
Should we seek to find this person?
If he comes, sure. Best to keep an eye on it.
Best to keep a distance?
Well, isn't it always? You know how betrayal works.
You're right. Let's see what we can do to find out. It seems like these two are on the right direction.
I agree. If you need me, call me.
I know where to find you.
Hello, dear listener. This is Will, aka the voice of Six, and your editor for these podcasts. Thank you so much for listening to our 10th episode in our very first campaign, The Neverthere. If you want to find out more about the world of Yset and the continent of Lear, you can find a bunch of nerdy world building info at netherrealm.com. That's NOTHER realm.com. Our next episode comes out in 2 weeks on December the 5th. And if you're enjoying the podcast, follow us on your favorite platform so you don't miss any episodes or the bonus content that we regularly release. Now, please enjoy the rest of this episode right after this message from one of your favorite new characters.
Hey everyone, it's Frazier. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to the 10th episode of the Another Realm podcast.
Hey, this part, he already covered it. You're here to tell him about, like, sharing the podcast.
Well, I'm going to tell them about sharing the podcast. Of course, we need to share the podcast with all your friends. Find it on
No, but you're only here to say share the podcast.
Yeah. Well, of course, obviously. I was getting to that. You kind of interrupted, didn't let me
No, we
finish.
got a set number of, like, very small moments in order to sell.
Listen, you don't have power over me here. That's just the character, okay?
I'm multi-universal.
We will multi-universe yourself out of here so I can remind them to share the podcast.
Oh no, sell the podcast.
Look, you should share our podcast because we are having fun and we hope you have fun listening to it, and we thank you for being here. Please share and like and comment. Give us a review. We appreciate you.
All right. Do you just begin walking up to this group? Or are you just going to still kind of follow them in the shadows?
We're sticking a few feet behind for the time being. We're within range and within earshot. If we should say anything, they'll know it.
Okay.
But we're not directly associated yet.
All right.
I'm rolling a perception.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check then Fraser. No, it would be your active
passive.
perception.
You're not
Yeah,
actively.
passive. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good call. What is your passive perception then, Will?
15.
Stealth, Fraser, is just going to be a D20 plus your stealth modifier.
Oh shit! What is a stealth modifier?
It's on your skill list. The same place you found the other skill
Perception?
before. Yep.
Or whatever it was you did. My passive perception Tanner is 17.
Ooh.
So D20 plus. All right, so that was a. Oh shit! What is that? This is a 9 on dice.
That's not. Yeah, it's not going to do it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Plus 2. So
The two of you are currently paying attention to these other guys. You hear commotion. Now, whether or not it's the sound of the city or, anything else happening around you, you're not certain. But there is a bit of noise nearby.
I just whisper over to Archie. Archie, I'm sure you've already noticed, but I'm fairly certain we're being followed. Maybe we should keep an eye on that.
I'll worry about it when it tries to stick a knife in me back. Let's go. No time to waste.
Okay, so the
Dope.
5 of you continue on your paths up towards the manor. As you're going through town, the houses and businesses here are getting nicer and nicer. You pass by a couple jewelers, a porcelain store, some things that really stand out as non-necessity, but if you're rich enough and you need some decoration, it's here.
So it's basically like a Tanger outlet.
Yeah. If you're from an area that has those, yeah, for sure. It's like, hey, there's like a Nike store in here, but I could certainly go to Kohl's and get these on sale. What's really striking is the street turns from cobblestone to these exactly square cut stones. Marble-esque as you're approaching these stairs ahead. These green, well-kept trees stand up on the sides, and these planters, and you can see the manor towering above all. It's no castle, but it is very nice. The pillars out front are marble. The whole thing is painted white. In the sunlight here, it is just this sort of picturesque thing at the end of all the streets in Arcus / renamed Anarcus. And the two wizards in front of you just they kind of stare up at it and they say, the one that speaks, the one that's not Brett, says,
Man, if I could have been born into this kind of stuff, I mean, everything's paid for, but like, which is why I really don't understand why, Dennis Aberlane is just like, yeah, cool, I'm in for the cause. But I mean, he, like I said, he's kind of a weenie, but at a certain point, if you're like sticking up for the people that aren't in the same situation, I mean, that's pretty cool. But like, he's still a bit of a bitch.
I assure you, your friend Dennis cares nothing about you. He just hates people who are better off than himself.
Hey, when you see him, you should totally call him Dennis. He hates it. Everybody in school, when the teachers read it out on the daily attendance book, they're like, I think this is a typo. Is Dennis here? Or is it Dennis? And he's like, it's Dennis. It's kind of touchy about it.
Denise.
Well, we'll keep that in mind.
Cool. All right, so when we get up to the gate, the thing is like, we got passwords all the way through, right? And because we're not the highest level and we're not involved in the summoning, we only got like the first password. And he lowers his voice and kind of crouches next to you. We're gonna get you guys up to the door, but after this, we gotta scoot. I gotta take Brett and get that fixed up. We'll go and take him to the near hospital, if you don't mind. But the first password is Cougar Melon.
What the fuck? It is some college kids making up some bullshit.
All right, Cougar Melon. We'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Okay.
How do we, what if, I don't know that we got the right package. When we entered this place, how do we know our password?
I mean, the robes are typically a pretty keen indicator. You really, after you get past the anti-magic barrier within the first few rooms and make your way towards the courtyard, you're gonna, you could ask and try and figure out the passwords. Like I said, I don't know. So, I mean, just find someone with the same color robes as you, or I mean, if you get the drill, you can pretty much, it's just the guys, it's just the guys. You could, I mean, they know you.
Tanner.
Yes.
Is our, with these two little dudes, we're coming up on the manor, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what is our, location in concerns of other robed members? Are we kind of in the middle of nowhere? Nobody really is paying attention to us? Nobody's around?
So, I mean, on these stairs and from the passway, you've passed by a few other wizards. Most of them have been purple. As you're coming up to the door, you see from this distance, and they could take notice of you, but are just, they don't care at this point. They don't really see you as a threat. But you can see up ahead a couple of blues guarding the door. Beyond that, within the manor, you're not certain what the numbers look like.
Is there an alley or something that we can cut down first before we go in here?
Yeah, between the nice houses that are nearby, right before the stairs, or the final stairs up to the manor, you can see sort of alleyways and places where you could move yourself and kind of have a conversation out of view of others.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna steer towards that and be like, oh, hold on a second, bruvs. Pull over. You know what? Maybe I did get some information in the mail after all. Let me search me robes here. I'm gonna kind of just meander into the alleyway with them.
Okay, you direct them over. Six brings his with you. Fraser, your character, you see them coming in this direction. So what do you do?
I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna try and hide from them.
Okay.
Oh, he's in there. He's in this alley.
Yep. You haven't seen him yet, so we're just figuring out what. So you're gonna stand your ground and
I'm gonna more or less just kind of be there, kind of trying to look nonchalant.
All right. There's some crates and stuff nearby that you kind of post up against as these people who have not seen your face yet come into the alley. Archie, you realize that there is someone else here as you come in with these two students.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna lead him about midway down through the alley. and I'm gonna stop. I don't really pay attention to the gentlemen posted up on the crates. If they, do they take notice?
Yep. What as you see these other two approaching, do you just continue staying where you are, Fraser?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna kind of post up, just see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't.
I might just kind of glance up, notice that I noticed them, so that they notice that I noticed them, and
so on and so forth with that kind of joke. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I think last time at the end of our session, I may have made a comment about giving my axe to one of the guards, but then you said they got weapons this time around, so I'm gonna assume I still have my battle axe.
Yeah, you
right?
have it. I don't want to part you from that, so we can make that edit.
Okay.
Six is
Cool.
definitely staring at him, by the way. Like,
Okay.
while Archie's doing that, he's just leading the guy on into the thing, and piercing blue lit eyes are just looking at this guy that just said peace when they saw him in the thing.
Well,
Oh,
no,
wait,
you
so
don't
Six
recognize
is-
him. You do
Wait,
not
I was
recognize
gonna ask. So
Oh,
Six is piercing eyes at me, and he knows who I am.
No, I
does
don't
not.
know who he is. No.
But
Six
you're
is not.
but Six is staring at my.
Oh, for sure.
character,
Six
just
is
glaring at me.
absolutely looking at. He glances at him.
Not so much
Okay,
like
my
glare,
character,
more like
my character says, "Good evening."
Oh shit. Well, hello.
I'm ignoring this and leading my student into the middle of the alleyway.
Okay.
Six kind of stops. I guess the other student would follow Archie or whatever. I don't know what the other student does. But hello. I'm Six. Who are you?
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Six. My name is Margbark. My friends may call me Mark or Margie, but please don't do it frequently.
Bah.
Hard box 6, it's not that hard.
Mark,
You seem a little slow. Margbark.
Mark, Bark.
He is a little slow.
That's an interesting name. From whence do you hail?
I
Whence?
come
Where?
from many places.
That's a terrible answer.
Thank you.
Hey, 6,
Well-
come here.
I'm gonna go. That's Archie. I'm Six. Nice to meet you. I'll be back. I'll walk over to Archie.
All right, so they both walk past you with these students and kind of post up to the next corner at the back of these houses. The students that are currently looking at each other just kind of confused, be like, what are we doing here?
I
Yeah.
start patting my robes and acting like I'm looking for my thing that had all this information on it. Could have swore I had me a writ somewhere in these robes. What I'm really doing is about to pull my battle axe out and slap this dude in his face. So,
All right, yeah, you're
and I make a comment as I'm looking. Hey, 6, see if it's in your robe. Just follow my lead.
I redo that. Maybe add the word alcohol in there.
why alcohol? What?
Okay. Hey, 6, do you bring alcohol with you by any chance?
Six pulls out his mace and smacks him on the back of the head.
All right, yep, I remember it now. Good job. Okay, so the two of you pull out your weapons and begin to, I'm guessing, a non-lethal attack on these two.
No, I'm killing this fucker.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. Then
Six is doing non-lethal, by the way.
That's fine,
Okay.
but this is...
wait,
we're,
I need you both to give me a D20 roll, please, as you pull your weapons out.
is this a deception or anything? Like, am I trying to hide my actions?
Straight D20.
13.
I got a natural
1.
1.
Beautiful.
Oh.
So there are two things that you guys notice. One of them happens faster than the other. The first is that the spell that's on you to disguise you, it falls from 6 immediately. The other thing you
fun.
notice is that the spell on Archie wavers very hard and is kind of this sort of in this glitchy half state. So at the same time, every once in a while, you start seeing glimpses of the coat of arms and your normal dress and everything underneath. So the spell is still partially intact, but not fully. These two students look so caught off guard as the two of you swing. Go ahead and make attack rolls at advantage. And
that wasn't the attack roll.
No.
So my disguise is gone. Okay,
your disguise is gone. Marbark, you see these two brandish weapons and go to strike down these two students. Do you do anything in this moment?
Wait, they're going to strike the students? Is that what's happening?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm about to murder somebody. Like, oh, this is Archie's true colors.
All right, hold on. Outside of what exactly did the students do that are making them want to attack now?
They're in my way.
They're loose ends.
We are, they're
exactly.
loose ends. We are
so no witnesses type of
We're
attack
liberating
here.
the city. The idea, we're being paid to get these fuckers out of the city.
Look,
anyway,
my character does not have skin in this game. So, I mean,
just play your character however, man.
I'm like, hey, whoa, whatever's happening here, I'm not getting involved on either
nothing,
side.
Right?
I see nothing. I'm a bystander. I see nothing.
All right.
That's an 18 and
yep.
another 18. I rolled 2 18s plus
Nice.
Jesus.
plus 4, so 22.
I'm not raged, so I will not be taking rage damage.
These kids are
bonuses.
getting wrecked.
I got a 19 on the die.
Yeah, that
so,
hits.
Ouch.
9 damage with my battle axe.
Okay.
8 damage for me.
Which ones do each of you have? Who has Brett?
I had Brett.
Yeah, he has Brett with the chunk out of his shoulders. I have Healthy Boy hitting him in the back of the head.
Okay. Brett, because you healed him for 9 HP, Brett, you clock him with your axe. He falls hard, bleeding as the force of this surprise attack comes down on him. He is still alive and conscious, and he is regaining his balance. The other guy, you hit him, and basically the same thing. Like, you clock him hard, but he quickly turns after the attack and is ready to go. Go ahead, everybody, and give me that initiative roll.
4 plus 2, 6.
Okay.
I did not mean to.
Fraser,
that makes
that
me
counts
as well?
Yes.
What
that
is
counts you.
initiative roll?
Okay, so you'll roll a d20. On your character sheet, underneath the area that says maximum hit points, proficiency bonus, and armor class, there should be a box that says initiative. It determines the order of who goes first to last in combat. If you don't have anything that adds bonuses to it, will just add your dexterity to this roll more than likely.
Okay.
So you would just roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier, and that would be your initiative roll.
So I rolled a 6 plus 2.
So yeah, that's what
Yeah.
your initiative box says. It says +2.
Yeah, it says it plus 2 in initiative.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
6 plus 2.
okay. All right. So Fraser, you have an 8.
Correct.
6 plus 2.
Yep.
Oh, okay. 16. Okay. Excellent. All right. So 6. What do you have? First up in the order, Archie. You have just struck down, I believe, Brett. He is standing and ready to attack, but incredibly bloodied. He is looking around, and you can see it in his eyes. He seeks escape. What do you do?
I'm going to smack him again.
Go ahead and roll that.
I'm going to measure this swing, and as I do so, I'm going to say, sorry, bruv, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oof. Roll that attack.
It is a 16.
That hits.
That's rough for fucking Brett. He's just a college student.
9 damage.
How do you kill Brett?
I just think the action
Poor
to him.
fucking Brett.
Like middle of his body.
Kill Brett.
Just whack.
All right. He moves to try and block your axe with his arms. You sever his forearm as it cuts clean through it and digs into his rib cage with this thunk. Brett drops to his knees as you
That's
pull your
graphic.
axe back out, and he falls to the ground, super dead.
Extra
Welcome to
dead.
Gangsters and Goblins, everybody.
Oh my god! All right.
Well, it'd be okay. Like if you were a college kid, right, and you went around fucking around with like hard gangbangers, this is what would happen to you, pretty much. It just would happen with probably a gun or something.
You learn or you die. All right. Do you do anything else?
I just look at the other guy and I say, 6, make it so he can't talk.
Oof. Margbark, it is now your turn.
Again, I'm not sure who I should be fighting here.
You don't have to fight.
I'm not sure that I need to fight. Like I don't know what the history of this fight is. I don't know why these people are attacking these
So
fellows.
just out of curiosity, Margbark was not enslaved by these wizard boys, where was he?
We haven't really discussed it. It was just locked up.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't know that yet. So yeah, don't say. Never mind.
Also,
He
for
was
the
just-
record, just to explain this to you, Fraser, initiative does not mean you have to do anything. It's just when you can
It's
in
just
the
when
order
you
of combat.
get the choice to
Yeah,
do
So
so.
yeah,
Okay.
so you don't feel like you have to. It's basically just making sure that everybody gets a turn to do what they want to do inside of your combat rounds.
Yeah. So each of these rounds is 6 seconds. So on your turn, everyone is basically acting simultaneously in a round of combat. It's just saying that you're just faster to react than others, and it is 6 seconds per round.
I keep hearing you guys mention the 6-second rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is that more or less like okay, when you get to do something, you have 6 seconds to do it, and then
so
you move on.
If it's not
Yeah,
doable
okay.
in 6 seconds, it doesn't make sense to be able to do.
Yeah, like you can't
Okay, I got you.
recite Shakespeare's a chapter out of Shakespeare in 6 seconds.
Damn it, that was my next move.
I figured as much. That's why I said it.
Shit.
But like, every attack, as you get stronger and gain, like Bruce will gain multi attacks, and that just means he's getting faster and more proficient at swinging his weapon. So within that 6 seconds, at a certain point, he's going to be able to swing it 3 times, as compared to at level 1, he could swing it once. So everything that you're doing within a turn is 6 seconds. So that really is only something you need to take into account when you're talking. Otherwise, you get an action and a bonus action and a movement. And then I will let you know whether or not you can do anything within those scope of things. So you don't have to worry about that. But if you don't want to
at
do
this
anything-
point, my character says, hard pass. And 6, you're up next.
All right.
Hey, man, I agree with you. I would have done the same if it was me.
Yep. So who is actually up next is the other mage. And he will start putting a spell together. Give me 1 second.
I was going to say, if he walks out of my threat range.
Oh yeah, he's yeah.
Wait, so all right, so little procedural thing here. So the other mages of the things being attacked, the other people being attacked, also roll initiative.
I
And
roll
they
for all
can
of
go
them.
different. Oh, okay, all right. So I didn't realize that.
Yep.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
All of these characters are just characters played by Tanner, but they have the same rules.
So
that we
basically,
do.
it's not quite us versus Tanner, but it's kind of us versus.
It kind of
Tanner.
is. I'm on your
it
side,
kinda is.
but like,
But
I have to
also,
fight you.
you're the enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
The best way to explain it is we're competitively cooperating to create an interesting story.
exactly.
Cool. Dig it.
I want you guys to have a good time, but I'm going to make it difficult. All right. Or
Right
challenging, not difficult, challenging. Okay, so this other purple robe, he begins to utter a spell, and you can start to see his hands begin to bubble with this green acidic goo, and he hurls it over at you, Archie, after seeing you kill Brett. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
16.
Oh, damn.
Not my modifier's not 16. I got a 16.
No, yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Oh, that's it? Wow. What a crap spell acid splash is. All right,
Yeah.
you move out of the way. You move out of the way of this bubble of acid that
Damn,
that
I'm
this guy
glad I
tries
didn't
to
pick that one.
hurl at
He's
you.
like, take this.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, acid splash. What?
And you just kind of sidestep slowly out of the way. Mer. It's like a real shit moving bubble beam from a Pokemon. It's just like,
Yeah. All Archie does is just kind of look at the purple robe and just grin, but it's like the smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Wow, it is a target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or then take damage. It's not half damage. It's just do or don't. Wow.
Yep.
All right.
They call those no, never mind. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, you sidestep this, and that is the end of this guy's turn. We will move on to 6.
Listen, I've already hurt you a little bit, and what's your name?
But this guy seems pretty afraid. My name is
Your name's
Billiam.
But okay, but
Billiam.
listen,
My name is
but-
Billiam. Don't call me Butt before you kill me. It's Billiam.
Listen, I have no intention of killing you. He does, though. I'm point to Archie.
And that is all you could say in this round.
Give me your robes and run. I did it anyway. Suck it.
Okay.
Wait. Can I use my action to say?
Yeah, I mean,
I kind of want to.
you could add that at the end. Give me your robes and run is fine. I'll allow it.
Give me your robes and run, and I mean out of town. Bye.
He instantly fucking strips. Purple robes fall down. This guy is wearing nothing underneath.
This is that kind of game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Billiam was free balling under his purple robes, and he starts to run the fuck out of town, leaving your threat range, Archie.
I let him run past, and then I look at 6, and I say, let's make sure he doesn't come back. And I turn, I chuck a hand axe for his, like the middle of his back.
All right, roll that attack.
No. I'm gonna miss. Yeah, it's a 7 plus the. Oh, actually, hold on. Maybe I don't miss. I don't know what this guy's AC is. He's naked.
got nothing on. He's naked.
He's naked.
A 12. Does a 12 hit?
12 hits.
That's 4, dude.
He only takes 4 damage.
That was enough because 6 did damage before. So you chuck this
shit.
hand axe at the back of Billiam. It claps him, or it connects
claps his
direct-
cheeks.
It claps,
It claps his cheeks.
It claps his cheeks. And this dude falls
Oh, God.
butt naked on the ground, dead. You have killed Brett and Billiam.
Oh well.
I go to
Both
Is he
names,
still in the alley?
Ironically, that I pulled out of my ass. Is he? Yes, he is still in the alley. Yeah, he never made it
I go
out.
retrieve my hand axe.
Okay, yeah.
And I
Well, I wasn't.
use Brett's robes to clean my weapons, the outside of the
Jesus.
robes, and then I put his cloak on.
Brett's robes are fucked up. It's got a
Perfect.
gash, like half a sleeve is missing. So when you put this thing on, like one of your 6 sleeves, and forearm is showing through it. It's got a big gash in the side, and at the neck, it is showing your coat through it as well.
Perfect.
All right. At this point, the magic is glitching around you. You can choose to dispel it if you would like.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and be done with it and put his robe on. The purpose of his robe is really just to shock people. They're gonna see it and be like, "Oh, you've been in combat."
Yeah. Okay.
Fine.
So you kind of think this. You're like, okay, maybe I can potentially send a message.
Yeah.
to Aaron Azure.
It's like an attempt kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
thing. Well, I'll still try, but
Yeah. You hear. Yeah. And the spell dispels.
That's awesome. Aaron Azure. Fraser, you haven't met Aaron Azure yet, but you're good.
but you will.
What was the
That's the sound of his spells dispersing.
You know what?
That's
Yeah,
the noise
no,
it makes.
It's just what his magic sounds like, baby.
All right. So
Wow.
I like how he was. Like how his first interaction with Archie is him just cold murdering
makes
Cold
two
blooded
people in
murder.
blood, and then
Twice.
and then he goes, "Wow."
okay. So 6 at that point goes, well,
Hey,
maybe-
don't worry, 6. You're not responsible for that one. I am. Your conscience can be clear.
I know. I thought you were going to purposefully miss him, though. It's okay. Archie, that's neither here nor there. We have a job to do. And I think I have a good intuition, and I think I have a pretty good plan.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay. I walk over to the guy. Now, just a question. When I say the guy, I mean Fraser. Who Mark Bark.
Mark Bark.
I
You
gotta
know
get
his
his name
name
now. Yeah.
Put that name in your mouth.
Mark
Wow.
Mark Bark. You were following us, correct?
Following is it has a connotation to it. I was coincidentally headed in the same direction.
Can I can I ask you why you're headed to the manor then?
Because I was following you.
Love it.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense.
Look, I have business at the manor, and I just need I need to attend to, and you just happen to be moving in the same direction. Trust me, okay?
What was the thing they're summoning's name?
Dormloud the Revenant.
Dormloud the Revenant.
Which, come on. That's badass sounding, right?
It's
Yeah, that's
it's
a cool
good.
fucking
I know,
name.
right?
Yeah, I need to.
I was
hold on,
already
need to write
plotting
this
how to
down.
get his control stone.
Does your business have anything to do with Dormloud?
Never heard of him.
Okay, so listen, we're headed to the manor. Do you want to into the manor?
I would love to. Yes, I am very curious as to what goes on there.
So I specifically want to get to the cellars, and I think I have a plan. Would you be willing to help us, maybe just for a little bit?
But of course, what can I do?
Okay, you're our prisoner now.
Oh, this is a very different scenario. I think I will be leaving.
No, wait. Listen. Once we get in, you can choose to help us run away. We're not going to stop you. We have no qualms with you. We don't have any intention. You're not with the wizards, right? The cloaked fellers?
I'm
doubt
not, but
he'll
I
let
don't
us-
like the term prisoner
Okay.
for many reasons. Not
you-
we'll just say that.
Okay, that's fair. Okay? Archie doesn't like it either. He went to jail for a long time. Archie, how long do you go to jail for?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Wow, just giving this guy's business away. Okay, I see.
He's a bit literal.
And it may be a bit slow.
It's possible.
Okay.
I've never thought about it that way, but yeah, I do speak pretty slow.
Oh well. To be fair, I did bonk him on the head about 14 times.
Oh,
Yes.
that explains
If
it.
you hit me too hard in the head, I get reset.
I bonk him in the head.
I have a helmet now for that. Sorry.
But before you do that, I do want to mention this is the first time. So once that spell went away, this glamored version of Six, he did look like a human. He noted the glowing blue eyes before, but it kind of looked coming from human eyes. Now you fully see him. It is a metallic being that is this. Well, Will, you describe your character. That's not my job.
I'm 6'5", big metallic. Well, I mean, I still have my disguise on, so it's a masked dude that's 6'5" tall. Actually, I'm fully covered at this point. So yeah, you don't. It's just big dude, big
robes
dude.
robes of Roderick, blacksmith's aprons, blacksmith's gloves, and basically a Guy
Big old
Fawkes
Guy
mask,
Fawkes
but
mask.
the mustache is thicker, and it has
And-
cracks
and-
of
Well,
gold in it.
my character kind of looks Six up and down and just kind of in an inquisitive way says, Six, from whence do you hail? You seem like a very, and I knock on his chest and hear a loud thunk thunk, sturdy character.
Oh, I have no clue.
Very good then.
Yes, it's kind of like you, Mister Everywhere. Okay, maybe prisoner was not the right term. How about you accompany us and pretend to be captive? Is that
And
better?
How will this further your mission?
Okay. Well, we found there are people locked down in a cellar in the manor, and we need to create a distraction so that we can get these people. Archie, what's the word? The fuck out of here.
Yeah, there you go. You're starting to get it.
Are you fucking with me?
No,
I'm very good at distraction.
you can ask Archie. I'm very literal. He says that all the time. Not quite sure what it means.
You talk like someone who just learned what the word fuck means.
Yeah, there you go. All right, finally, someone's able to put it in words.
If I'm being completely honest, I have no clue what it means.
I'm good at diversion. Let's distract someone. If it will help further your mission, perhaps it will also assist me in mine.
Okay. I put on the other purple robe. They come with us, Mark Bark. do you have a surname? I might be able to look you up in a book one day.
I do have a surname. Yes.
Gotcha. What is it?
Time will tell.
Archie's
may
over here
find
just
out.
like, yeah, this is definitely another criminal. Like, he's just
I look at Archie.
You-
Time will tell. That's a really weird surname.
Ask around. People know me.
That's also a weird surname.
Six. He doesn't want to tell you. That's the
Oh.
point. Yeah.
Oh, so that's not your surname.
We'll just refer to him as Markbog and leave it be. How about
Mark
that,
Bark.
Six?
Very nice to
That'll
meet you,
do.
Mark Bark.
That'll do, pig.
Jesus.
Fucking love it.
I am not a farm animal.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Yeah, we're
so
done with that.
We're done with that.
So you guys have you've formulated a plan. Both of you have put on these purple robes, and you've set Margbark up to be your faux prisoner to try and get you in and get you down to the cellar. You guys make your way out of this alleyway and back over to the marble steps and begin ascending. The blue cloaks at this point are kind of looking at you strange because they did take note before of multiple people and then hiding off into an alleyway. But now you have this other guy that you're coming up with. One of them, as you approach the top step, begins to walk forward and raises a hand and goes to begin speaking to you. But as he does, you can feel this energy pulsing outwards from the center of the manor before you. It washes over you, and you can feel this power emanating from within.
Oh, you son of a bitch. We didn't even have a chance to stop it.
And the two blue robes look giddy in front of you. And they look down at you and just wave you forward. And one of them says,
It's time. He is almost here.